It's hard to imagine this not being a fun game to watch. It's the Titans going up against the Lions. With that, let's get up to Ford Field in Detroit.
All right, Larry, first opened in 2002. There's a look inside Ford Field here in downtown Detroit. Today, after a crazy opening weekend, it's on to week 2, and we've got a good one here between the Tennessee Titans and the Detroit Lions. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. And the young rookie takes the field. A lot of pressure on this puck.
And how about the coaching staff saying this rookie is going to guide our team? The old school method was sit a few years, learn from a veteran before you're thrown into the fire.
No, he coming out. They're going to throw him into the fire because he already was on fire. And he came in the game.
Now a play fake here on first down. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out, incomplete.
Hold it, man.
And we peer now at the offensive starters here in this game.
Let's take a look at the wide receiver, Dorial Green-Beckham, DGB. Size, speed, hands. His promise is starting to be realized.
Let's go.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And it pushes way forward to about the 32. They get 6 here after the incompletion, and it'll leave them with a 3rd and 4. 3rd and 4.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
Now they'll run it on the toss.
Got that first, though.
It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains.
Well, partner, they might want to tear up their scouting reports a little bit here because they just broke tendency. 3rd down, you don't ordinarily see a toss. They ran it, and they ran it really well and picked up a first down. I love the way the edges were sealed, which allowed him to get to the corner.
And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes.
I like that.
Devin Taylor in there to drop him with his first sack of 2016.
Sometimes I watch games and wonder why they use play fakes on certain passing situations because it's not going to fool anyone. I don't know if that was the case here, but the end result was the same. No one fooled. Quarterback was hit.
And he'll get this up only to about the 33. A 4-yard pickup that gets him going forward, but still 15 yards left on 3rd down. A long way to go for the offense here on 3rd down. Now they'll run it on the toss. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave them with a 4th down.
No gain at all.
One of the things I love about this game is there's a match of wits throughout the game. Who's going to get the advantage? Who's going to catch someone off guard? Like the offense thought they might catch the defense off balance with that play call, but unfortunately that didn't work for them.
So 4th and 15, but the offense is staying out there to go for it.
Because we don't give up like that, man.
They'll try and throw for it here. He's going to sling this deep downfield. That's caught at the 25. An unbelievable play there on 4th and long. 43 yards.
And they pick up the first down on a 4th down play. I don't know if the defense relaxed because they thought maybe they'd stopped them on 3rd down or if they just didn't protect the sticks very well. But, boy, that's a big-time pickup right there.
Sure is, buddy.
Now they'll run it on the toss.
Just
a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Lucky they had to that big, because he was coming in. He was coming in.
And after the play on the ground, that brings up 2nd down here. They'll run it here. This is Antonio Andrews. And there's a flag on the play. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain.
Please don't let it be on me. Holding on me.
Holding offense.
I knew it.
Still 2nd down.
Now they'll run it on the toss. 8 yards on the run there, and that trims it to a 3rd and 11 coming up.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw.
He's
taken down. Devin Taylor in there again for a loss of 9, and that'll lead to 4th down. Well, they go play fake. The problem is nobody was faked out.
And when no one's faked out, what's the end result? Quarterback gets hit.
And look at this. They're keeping the punter on the sideline.
That's right.
They're going to go for it here on the opening drive.
But of course.
The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. Surveying the field. Looking deep downfield. And it is incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And this crowd into it early. Their guys stand tall on the opening drive of the football game. And that could be a major momentum swing here early.
Because the defense stopped them. How great is that? They go for it on the first drive of the game. They're the ones trying to establish something, trying to assert a little dominance. And guess what?
And the Titan defense steps up here, and down he goes.
That's right.
Holding offense.
Decline.
The penalty is declined.
He ain't going nowhere. And the boy just said, put in that 2 minute, man. I ain't gonna save you, boy. I ain't gonna save you, man. Okay. I hear you there.
To throw on 2nd down at Stafford.
They
So they're unsuccessful there, hooking up on the pass.
When you see passes knocked down by those guys I call the frustrated fullbacks, the linebackers, you know that in their zone coverage, they were able to drop, see the ball thrown, and react to it very quickly.
Sure was.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Murdering that dude.
Man. In there to get him for a loss of 9, and that'll lead to 4th down. Now the 4th-year punter from Appalachian State, that's Sam Martin on to kick.
Brandon, what I remember most about playing with guys who knew how to rush the passer, they would just tell you, just cover people for me, just long enough for me to get there. And that's exactly what happened on that play.
They'll look to set up his blockers.
There you go.
Might have been 1 man away from 6 points. As it stands, it's a huge return. And the Titans are going to start this drive in great field position as they take over 1st and 10. The Titans offense now, they work their way back onto the field. They had a great drive going last time. They were moving the ball, and then all of a sudden it just stalled out. So we'll see what they can do here, Charles.
And it's always easy to don't get it on a 4th down try. But they had to like the feeling that they had going on offense. They want to continue to see if they can capture that again on this drive and maybe get in the same position.
Yeah, and that's, I mean, like I said, they were moving the football. It's not like they went 4 and out, so I don't think it's a deal where the offense doesn't have confidence.
No, I agree with you totally on that one. If anything, they may gain more confidence. Okay, they stopped us once. That's all right. Let's keep moving it. Make them do it again.
That one good for 17 yards, and now they've got it 1st and goal.
That's another nice run, and I have to tell you, some of the coaches that I played for, their philosophies were always different when they see a guy running the ball well. Some of them wanted to immediately go to play action and throw it now because it's wide open. While other coaches said, you know something, until they stop him, that big boy's going to keep getting the football. And that might be the direction that they're going to go right now.
That'll go as a loss of 5, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
This is going to sound a little strange, but that was a really nice effort because he broke a tackle and almost sprang free, but it still ended up with a loss of yardage. The defense won that battle.
On the toss, there goes Andrews. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. They get 3 yards closer, but still work to do. It's 3rd and goal.
And thus far in this NFL season, no touchdown scored for him, and he's not going to get it on that play either.
Come on.
3rd and goal now. The defense will get a hold serve again. Now they'll run it on the toss. And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. A great effort there. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Titans have taken the lead.
But they decided to run it in and got it done on 3rd and goal. A lot of times, that's a passing play.
And the kicker just has to come out for the PAT. He can breathe a sigh of relief as well, right?
Although I don't know if he's really breathing a sigh of relief. I think he likes to put 3 points on his ledger.
Fielded about a yard deep. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line. We focus our attention on the Titans defense now. They'll be hoping to come up with that same type of effort they had last time when they forced the punt that led to a touchdown.
And that type of effort just continues to carry over. Because once you get it done once, you feel like you can do it again and again. It's no guarantee, but you got to like the confidence that they take back out into the field.
Now will they keep that confidence? Time to find out.
A 1-yard gain could look like a disaster, but it all depends on how the game is going. Is it a series of 1-yard gains running the ball? If that's the case, you might have to start thinking about throwing it a little bit more. But if it's just the occasional 1-yard run, hey, congratulations to the defense. They won that one. Come back and get them the next time.
It's complete to Golden Tate. And he gets into the end zone for the touchdown. Golden Tate, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Lions are an extra point away from tying this thing up. And there they got him the ball. Just get it to him, let him do the rest.
You know, he probably said that to his quarterback as he broke the huddle. I like the play call. Just get it to me. I'll take care of the rest of it.
Helping out his rack, right? RAC.
Run after catch, and he loves that, and he's going to carry that in at contract time.
This is taken at the 3. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. Here's the Titan offense now as they make their way back onto the field. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more.
And it takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan and thought there were some holes in the defense. And
into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Quandre Diggs. And he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line. So a minute 55 to go in the first half. We'll come back to Ford Field after this. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Larry Ridley is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half.
You shouldn't even accept it, man. You just wasting out.
It's a 5-receiver set. 3 to the left, 2 to the right. After the interception, here's Stafford. He's got time in the pocket. Unable to connect there on the pass play. So they're still at the original line of scrimmage here. 2nd down and 10.
That's right. The original line of scrimmage. Stay there.
Back to the air. Stafford on 2nd down. He's got time. So he couldn't find his man there as it falls to the ground.
To this day. We ain't doing that yet. We ain't doing that yet.
So here we go now. An extra defensive back in there on 3rd and 10. Throwing on 3rd down. Stafford. They find some open field here. To the right side to Eric Ebron. Give him 11 yards that time and a new set of downs. first down coming there on the intermediate passing play. That's been a point of emphasis, they told us in practice, using those medium routes to keep the defense off balance.
And it wasn't just them telling us. We got to watch them practice it and work on it because they've been trying to fine-tune it and get it right before this game. And I think they have to be happy with the result.
Second down following the incompletion. On 2nd and 10, Stafford. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here, he throws it away, and now it's 3rd.
Whether they deserve credit or not, the defense is going to take credit for that incompletion because it always feels good when you slow down an offense.
And the offense looks to pick up the first here on 3rd after that incompletion. Again, it's Stafford. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. 0 accountability, and a sack resulted.
Just a 30-yard punt that time. And the offense will come back onto the field with a 1st and 10. The Titans offense now, they get set to head back out here. And last time, 1-play interceptions. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling, because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action.
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one. Well, they went for the big play there, but that drop could really hurt their momentum.
Unable to connect on the first down pass play. Now it's 2nd down.
Okay.
He'll look to throw. He's going to go up top again. And they went for a big play through the air on 2nd down. Couldn't connect. Now it's 3rd.
There's no shyness there pushing the ball downfield, but I like the coverage on the play. In good position. And when you have a 50-50 ball, who's going to come down with it? I like the way that he made the play. Came across and knocked it away.
Let's go.
On play action, they'll throw. And he took the contact as he was throwing it, and the ball drops incomplete.
3rd down is the down. Both sides know they absolutely have to win, and the name of the game for the defense is pressure on the quarterback. But pressure on the quarterback with contact, that's how you end up winning it.
3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. And Charles, they just handed them a gift. Going for it there, that spot of the field inside the 20 point.
Yeah, sometimes you think you've got plenty of time in a game, so you take a little bit of a crazy risk. This goes in the category of a crazy risk. Yeah, I'm giving you 3 on that one. But how about on the defensive side of the ball? To see them come.
And actually, Larry, hold that thought. We're right back to the action. So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. The Lions offense now with a football first here to begin quarter number 3. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the 3rd quarter.
I like the way you term that, because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies, try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that. They go back to Redden, and he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Just a gain of a yard there, and now it'll be 3rd down.
In order to play really good run defense when you're playing a 3-4, those 3 guys up front, the nose tackle and the guys they call the defensive ends, they're usually big people because they're going to have to eat up a lot of blockers. There's usually 5 on 3. And when they do their job well, guys who play on the inside.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. 10, touchdown. Corey Fuller, 76 yards. And the Lions are able to grow their lead.
I know these wide receivers are about flash and dash and high-flying plays, but a good number of them played running back at some point in their career, and that's how they finish off a lot of their big plays, run after the catch.
And this time he finishes off the big play in the end zone.
They're trying to take me out early. Come on, let's go and get back in the game.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And now we get a look. A look at the offense now here, coming back out on the road for their first possession of the second half. They were able to get the stop defensively, and now a chance to turn that into points on the offensive end.
Can you imagine what the grease board looks like at the half?
He's got him in, complete. They got 29 yards there. They've been struggling in the passing game. Do you like the aggressiveness there? I mean, it worked on that play, but do you like it?
I do, because a lot of the time you're struggling because your passing lanes are clogged. That usually happens when you're throwing the ball underneath. People start to press up on you. Push them deep. Find some space and open things up again. Being aggressive there, I think, will pay off for them. Some runs are blocked so well, you almost forget that someone has to carry the ball to gain the yardage. The leverage by the offensive line to create space up front, really well done.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And he will have the first down, but he winds up paying for it pretty good. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I'll bet the offensive lineman said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the first down. They love being physical.
They'll look to throw here on first down. A 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted. Darius Slay with a pick.
I can't believe you let this boy.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team. So the Lions offense ready to go back out onto the field. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown. That confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. 6 yards here to go for the offense on 2nd down.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go, because he might wander into some tough coverage.
And he'll be taken down at the 18. Call it a gain of 4 there, so it sets up a big play here, 3rd and a yard. So they run it on 2nd down. Now let's see what 3rd down brings here for the offense.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
That'll wind up going for a loss of 4. So on 4th down, here's Sam Martin to punt it away for Detroit. And it'll be 4th down.
I have to admit to a little bit of surprise on that play call. Short yardage, and they tried to go wide. They got spilled for their efforts.
And taken right on the 30.
Oh, it wasn't a block that, man.
Well, he wasn't too far from breaking that. Officially, give him 15. The Titan offense now working their way back onto the field. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, you know, we were having a tough patch. This too shall pass. This too shall pass. And if Foundry kept having a rough patch, he said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. And he is going to lose yardage here. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
There's so many times during camp and practice that you get bored as a player doing drills. But how about that shed and skate drill right there by the line?
Back now at Ford Field. It's Titan football here as they trail to begin the 4th quarter. And the Lions going with an extra DB here on 3rd down. Back to the Lions pressure. He's brought down. It's the first time Pro Bowler from a year ago, Ziggy Ansah. In there to drop him for a 6-yard loss, and that'll lead to a 4th down. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. Surveying the field. Now he's going to throw it back deep over the middle. And that is incomplete. The Titans try it, but ultimately they fail on 4th down. And the Lions will get the football back in terrific field position. So they really needed points here in a 2-score game. Could not come away with anything there on 4th.
And while we know they're a little bit discouraged here, they can't check out of this game. You and I have called a good number.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. The safety blitz turns out to be a great call defensively as they sack him for a loss of 9. These strong safeties, some people may not realize it. It's really like an extra linebacker, right?
It really is, because they're hybrids. Half linebacker, half defensive back. The linebacker in him on that play emerged.
Unsuccessful there, hooking up on the pass. From the 50, Stafford. He's got time in the pocket. And he's going to be wrapped up and driven down. Looks like a 9-yard loss, and it also brings up 4th. Well, you don't usually get a sack from a nose tackle spot, but we got one there.
No, we don't, and a lot of the times in passing situations, they end up off the field anyway. So how happy was he to work his way back to the quarterback and put him on the ground? He's going to end up with a nickname after something like that, some Big Jelly or something like that.
This is taken at the 18. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt. The Titans offense now, they get ready to do battle again here. And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went for it on 4th, turned it over in their own territory, but the other guys held up. They didn't give up any points.
So how about the guy with the #1 headset on the sidelines, the head coach? That was planned.
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. It's a big play there for Tennessee. 48 yards. And at this stage, down in the second half, looks like they just wanted to find a way to get it in the hands of their playmaker, and they did.
I think you're exactly right. I don't think the coordinator's looking at his play sheet and trying to figure out which play will work well. He's trying to figure out how to get the ball to the playmaker that you just described. Looking down at that sheet, you find people plays, not necessarily X's and O's, and that's exactly what they did there.
And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6.
We can talk about bend but don't break all we want, but the defense now, we're going to find out just how flexible and pliable they really are. Can they bounce back after that type of a run, that type of momentum against them, and find a way to slow down this offense?
Now they'll run it on the toss, and he will take this one in for a touchdown. A great play there with his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Titans are able to make this a close game again. And there you go. Nothing really too complex. Block, keep to your assignments, let them run it in. They did it.
Fundamental football. Good blocking beats good tackling on that play. End result, touchdown.
So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. The Titan defense getting set now, coming back onto the field. They were able to force that 3-and-out. That led to a touchdown. And defenses obviously love 3-and-outs. They want more of that.
They created a very short and not too sweet stint for the offense by getting them off the field that fast. But it set up their own offense, gave them a little spark, and they took it downfield and scored.
Now the question, can they do it again? Let's see. And at this stage of the game, time a factor, time on their side as they just try to eke out the final precious moments of this one. They'll fake the give. Now Stafford. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Time for a break. We're back to see what happens after this. So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. They're facing a critical 3rd down now as they try to hold on to this lead. Here's Redden. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. That'll be good for 6, but now it's 4th down.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
The defense, they got a little bit of a breather. Now they're back and set as we resume play. On 4th down, here's Sam Martin on to kick it away. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. Now this is fielded in the end zone. Give him 11 yards that time on the return, and it'll be Titan football. The Titans offense now, they work their way back onto the field. Last time they were out, they scored. Still trailing here, though, so some work to do.
But it's okay in terms of mindset. Because they scored the last time, they're not quite as worried about being down on the scoreboard because now their confidence is a little bit higher. They feel like they've got something going, and they feel like they can attack again and put more points on the board.
They got his man complete. A big play that time for the Titans. And even 50 yards. So deja vu all over again. Another good week. And sometimes maybe, because the defense doesn't look that bad, maybe this is just good offense beating good defense in his case.
I like that because we always want to point out that there's a breakdown or someone made a mistake or there was an error. Sometimes it's exactly what you described it. Sometimes they just made better plays. And that's what he's been doing for the last 2 weeks. Someone's got to find a way to cover this guy. Otherwise, he may set some records.
He goes set some records.
2nd down to the offense in search of 6 yards.
Come on, let's get it.
Now they'll run it on the toss. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he is out of bounds, but not before taking this inside the 10 to the 7. A really good pickup of 28 yards. So back-to-back games here of great production and just, you know, his cuts. They're so quick last week and this week.
That comes from confidence, I think. He understands what the defense is trying to do. But I think he has so...
And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. A great effort there in the final minute. And the Titans have taken the lead here in the 4th quarter. He's got the hat trick, 3 touchdowns now.
Did you throw yours? Did you throw yours out
I didn't have mine. You've got yours. You've got one of those Abe Lincoln hats.
Yeah, and that stovepipe is going right out there for him. A nose for the end zone. 3rd time today. I think he deserves a tip of the cap.
So the defense had a chance to catch their breath, and now they're back out and ready. Suck up for the extra point. It's up and good to make it 21-17.
Yeah, I ain't stopping there.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Fielded about a yard deep. Penalty marker is down here. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line.
Face mask. Defense.
Man, they find anything.
Charles, I know it's hard when live bullets are flying, but you cannot keep your hand up around the face mask area.
It is absolutely inexcusable nowadays. We talk about target areas all the time. You have to aim lower so that your hand doesn't get involved in the face mask.
Come on.
Back to throw. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
It appears that the pressure is affecting him today. Normally, he knows exactly when to get rid of the football, but today, because he's been hit a few times, he's getting rid of it a little bit too quickly.
He's scared. Scared. That's why he's scared. He's scared.
He'll look to throw. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes in bounds.
What I love about watching the passing game nowadays is that the one-dimensional receiver is really starting to leave the game. You've got to be able to do it all. Of course, you got to run fast. Of course, you got to catch the ball. But route running savvy and toughness, there's a premium for all of that now.
Back to throw.
Yeah.
Unable to connect there on the pass play. Down 4 late. Got to go for it here on 4th down.
Got to go for it. He ain't got no choice.
Desperation time for Stafford on 4th down. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Well, they've clearly made a conscious decision here to be more aggressive in the late stages of this game here in the second half.
And I get it. In this situation, you know, if you want to be aggressive out near midfield, you feel good about your defense maybe, or just, hey, I thought I had a proper play call. But how about the guys that just stopped them? How good do they feel? You want to go for it here? We shut you down. They're over on the bench right now feeling great.
He's going to wind up and air it out. And they don't get the reception. Incomplete. So now they're down to 17 seconds remaining.
One thing I know from experience is that when the deep ball is thrown and you're the defender, you've got to fight that little bit of panic that emerges. You've got to play the ball really well. It's a 50-50 jump ball play. And guess what? They took a shot. How are you going to win it? And in this case, they managed to get it done.
Now they'll run it on the toss. Still fighting for more. And he'll take this one down to the 36. Give him 4 on the ground there. They're now left with 3rd and 6. All right, so the timeout over and all 11 men back out onto the field for the defense.
All right.
So 2nd down was a run play. Now let's see what they do on 3rd. Looking to throw. He's going to go for a big play downfield.
Oh, no.
Ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked off by Quadri Diggs. But he will not be able to bring it back. My goodness, what a bizarre ending. The kind of decision that could get a quarterback released before he gets back to the locker room. But fortunately for him and his crew, the ball game is over. And, you know, every win is sweet, and I'm sure everybody enjoys a huge victory. But sometimes only winning by 1 score, 2 scores, a field goal, that can feel pretty satisfying too.
Without a doubt, because now you know that your team responds in critical pressure